Plaintiff Shanae Lindsay Hunter is married to the defendant, and they have 5 children. Shanae claims the defendant cheated on her with several women, and she agreed to take him back as long as he passed a lie detector test. Shanae is suing him for breaking her cell phone. Defendant Dwayne Hunter admits that he was not always honest with Shanae and says his biggest problem was that he was addicted to women. Dwayne admits that he's had more than 5 mistresses, but insists he has changed his ways. Dwayne denies owing for the phone because he claims he bought the phone.
Start with you.
Well, first, I'd like to say I love you.
Thank you.
Well, me and Dwayne, we've been together for 11 years. We have 5 children together. He's a good guy. Don't jump on him. He's a good guy. We had our infidelity problems. I caught him cheating on me with a number of women.
That's why you come here grinning at me. Go ahead. You see that? She was grinning at me. I love you. Go ahead.
Okay, so in the midst of me and him having our problems, whatever, I turned into a little detective. I started investigating, like going to his phone, forwarding messages to my phone, doing things in that nature to catch him. And finally, I caught him. And
what'd you catch? Tell me, describe what you caught.
I caught some text messages.
Saying what?
Saying that he said he was going over, and when he told me he was supposed to be at work, he was actually going wherever he was going to meet this young lady that he was going to go meet.
That's to put in some work.
To put in some work, but the work wasn't accumulating to our bills, so that was
the problem. She ain't have any money?
No, she didn't have any money.
Oh. If you tell your wife you're going to work and you're really going to see a woman, make sure the woman has some money.
Right.
She can still come home with some money.
That's true.
In the midst of me and him having our problems, whatever, I turned into a little detective. I started investigating, like going to his phone, forwarding messages to my phone, doing things in that nature to catch him. And finally, I caught him.
Plaintiff Shanae Lindsay Hunter is suing her husband, and she claims she's going to divorce him unless he passes a lie detector test to prove that he's being faithful.
Go ahead.
So, in the midst of me doing my investigation, I just said, you know what? Go ahead with yourself. I told him to leave. He left home. It was a hard time.
When was that? What year?
That was last year.
How long you all been married?
We've been married 11 years.
Okay.
Sorry. We've been together 11 years. We've been married going on 6 years.
All right. You put him out, or you all broke up, or he left.
He left. And in the midst of that, we had to split our family because we have 5 children. So I kept 3, he kept 2. And it was hard. He would come periodically to the house to make sure everything was okay.
Why do you think you guys couldn't get past that?
Because I'm not no dummy, Your Honor. He ain't gonna just be cheating and going out there, and people was dying.
What do you mean people were dying?
Like, you sleeping with people, you don't know what people got nowadays.
Oh, okay, got it.
You could breathe on me and got Ebola and all kinds of stuff.
Okay, all right.
So I wasn't like...
Still living, though.
I just wasn't like feeling it.
Give me some background.
I met my wife. You know, we've been together for 11 years, married for 6, like she said, 5 beautiful kids. I can admit, I pulled the wool over her eyes. You know, I told her everything that I wanted her to know and not what she needed to hear. Basically...
What do you mean by that?
You know, I just was telling her things that wasn't true. You know, I would tell her that, you know,
Only in reference to your cheating?
Right. You
wasn't just like a big liar?
No.
Okay.
You know, I can admit that I had a lot of problems, a lot of issues with women, you know, I was addicted to women, you know, and I kind of figured women was addicted to me. So, you know, that's the biggest drug in the world.
Where'd you get that impression? Yeah. I'm just wondering.
Your Honor, I'm not the handsomest man in the world, but I can pull a chain.
It's because he's a smooth talker, Your Honor.
So you had more than one girlfriend, mistress, or cheated?
I had more than 5.
5?
More than 5.
Yeah, well, you did right, I guess.
Yeah, more than 5.
All right.
What kind of led me to the cheating, my wife can be very controlling. I mean, as far as what kind of food we're gonna eat, to how much money to spend, to who you're gonna hang with, to who you calling. I could be talking to my mother, and she'll say, call your mother some other time. Call your mother some other time, but then you just get off the phone with your mother like 2 seconds ago. I didn't say anything about that.
You told him something like that before?
No.
Okay,
I would say something like, if he would if we would be engaged in something, we'd be talking or something, he'll just come out and just pick up the phone. I think that's rude.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
It's an important call, Your Honor.
Say excuse me.
Go ahead.
Well, anyway, I'm not gonna say that, that really pushed me. I mean, when you do something, that's because you want to do it, So it's like, I went out there, I met women, and that's what I wanted to do at that time, not knowing that I really had a wife at home that really loves me.
But clearly, if you play the law of averages, 5 women, another one had to be controlling.
Hello.
I mean, not fully true. It's the type to where.
Or was that part of the application? You'd have something and you'd ask you, when you were interviewing, you say, you're not controlling, are you?
No, honestly.
You're hired. You're not controlling, all right? You're hired. You're controlling? No.
But it wasn't that bad, Your Honor, because he begged me for the whole 6 months we was broken up to come back home.
Tell me about you cheating. You conveniently missed that when you were talking about all this cheating.
So I didn't cheat until he was, because we still married. So because he was out the home, it was considered cheating.
Okay.
But he was out the home when it happened.
That's a little different.
And I admitted. So he begged me to come back home. I agreed. I made him take a lie detector test before he came back home.
Did you?
Yes.
Hold on.
And passed it, Your Honor, and passed it.
Hold on.
A company, you went to a company.
Right.
And you said administer a lie detector about him cheating.
Yep.
Right. Well, he did pass the lie detector test. He got me out the room, because he's so slick, he got me out the room for like 10 minutes,
She think I paid the guy $100 extra.
It's all right, because he's taking another one tomorrow.
Why is he have to take one tomorrow?
He begged me to come back home. I agreed. I made him take a lie detector test before he came back home.
Did you?
Yes.
And passed it.
Hold on. Well, he did pass the lie detector test. He got me out the room, because he's so slick, he got me out the room for like 10 minutes,
She think I paid the guy $100 extra.
It's all right, because he's taking another one tomorrow.
Why is he have to take one tomorrow?
Plaintiff Shanae Lindsay Hunter is suing her husband, and she claims she's going to divorce him unless he passes a lie detector test to prove that he's being faithful.
Let's get to what you're suing him for, man. How are you suing him for a cell phone?
I'm suing for the cell phone bill because in the midst of us breaking up, he swear I was sitting there texting somebody. He took my phone and he broke it. I was watching him out the window when he left. He broke my phone.
He had a lot of nerve.
Right.
Go
and
ahead.
I just feel like you owe me for that. Like, every time, honestly, I think this should be a lesson to him, because I'm a good woman to him. I treat him, I accept a lot. And for me to accept a lot, take care of his house, take care of his kids, and to do all of that and be strong for him, I just feel like certain limits shouldn't be crossed. And breaking my stuff because of what you was doing, and now I'm doing it, I'm wrong. Yeah, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but you owe me for that.
Sir?
I really don't think that I owe her for the phone. I bought the phone.
It was a gift. Once you gave it to me.
Tell me what happened, though.
Well, like she stated, I thought that she was on the phone, texting other people. I would see Facebook, different people inboxing her and stuff like that. So, and it happened to be guys. Guys I've never seen, guys you never even brought up to my attention. And it's like, if I'm supposed to be faithful, or you want me to be like this.
But what would give you the notion to look into what she was doing? You had 5 mistresses.
But you know what? I kind of say what's good for the chicken is good for the goose.
Because you had stopped?
Right.
Okay. All right.
So what happened was, I caught her, I went to her phone, and I couldn't get past the password. I took like almost an hour trying to figure out the password. So in the midst of that...
And he crazy with it because it was his birthday. But go ahead.
Go ahead.
So I took the phone, I smashed the phone. I gave it back to her. She didn't want it. So
All right.
That's what happened.
And the 5 kids, how do they feel about the breakup?
Well, after he passed a lot of tests, we got back together. But during the breakup, it was hard. It was real hard.
You all don't intend to get a divorce, hopefully.
No.
No.
All right,
No.
good.
If he felt that lie detector, y'all, we getting a divorce.
Well, you should have waited until then to sue him because this is joint property. You all aren't divorced. You're still married. So these are joint assets. This is his phone as much as it is yours.
You shouldn't have told him that, Yana. You should have told me that on the notepad.
I should have told you on the notepad. Is that she talked to you? I know if she talked to a judge like that, then you really, I get the picture now.
I just want to say one thing. I really love my wife. I really love you. You know, me growing up, I didn't have the best of the life. You know, I'm just trying to find my way to make sure that you know that I love you.
I love you too.
Good. All right. Good luck to you both. Case dismissed.
I love you, and I'm sorry that I did anything to hurt you.
I love you. I forgive you.